guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be covering brushes 101. I'm going to be covering face brushes, eye brushes, the brushes that I use for my contour, bronzer, blush, highlight, eyebrows, all kinds of stuff today. I'm going to start off with my face brushes. A brush that I use every single day is my foundation brush, of course. I put this in my last video. This is the Sephora Collection Multitasker 45 brush. This is a brush that I recommend to everyone. It just gives you a really airbrushed look, and I put my foundation on literally 2 seconds. This kind of gives you the same result as a beauty blender. I feel like everyone should just have this, or at least try it. I think it's such a savior, especially when you're running late in the morning. This eliminates so much time. This is my powder brush. I bought this a year ago and it was only $7. This is my City Color Cosmetics CC403 brush. Oh my goodness, this is a really good brush too. I'm surprised. I thought this was like synthetic hair. I don't know what kind of hair it is, but I really like this for getting like in these little areas. For people who don't have powder brushes, I would recommend this brush, or anything that is like relatively similar to this, I would definitely recommend. So this is my blush brush. This is a Sigma Duo Fiber F50 brush, and it is perfect. Duo Fiber, it basically means that it could do creams, liquids, and powders. This is the MAC 187 brush. I have put this, I actually did this today. I don't know if you could really tell, but I use this as my contour type of brush. I just did it like all over, and I really like the result of it. Of course, you don't want to use a lot because that will look just like really insane. I love this like glow finish, and I love looking like I just went tanning. I recommend all MAC brushes. They last forever, especially if you take care of them. They'll just last you like a lifetime. This isn't a brush, but I also have a beauty blender. A disclaimer, some of my brushes are dirty. I'm sorry. I love the beauty blender for concealer though. I do not like to use this for foundation because I feel like it takes all of my product and I'm left with nothing. And it takes forever to do. It is just like so tedious to just blend everything out, especially on your face. Next, I'm going to be doing my blush and bronzer brushes slash contour. So this is the first one. This one is kind of just weathered. I didn't really take good care of it, so it's kind of falling apart, especially it's like broken. But this is a Borges. I've never heard of this brand before. And it is the 108 fan blending brush. I like this for a contour. It gives you a nice shadow effect, but it also blends it out at the same time. Whenever you're doing your contour, you just want to build up. You don't want to put it all on at once because it's easier to build up than to blend out. I use this brush. This is also a Borges. It is the 202 angled eyeshadow brush, but I use this for my nose contour. Yes, I contour my nose, but the only thing about these brushes is that they're not very sturdy, but the actual like fibers of them they're really good quality. I definitely would recommend them. Last, I have my blush brush, and this brush is an actual collection brush, but you can get something super similar. This is the 187 SE brush. Highlight is like the only thing that I pay attention to in my makeup. So this is the MAC 188 brush. I love this brush for highlight. It's pretty small. This is also a duo fiber. I really like it because I like to build up product instead of just slapping it on and blending it out. So I really, really like that brush. It just like, it picks up the right amount and it just blends it so well. I also have a fan brush for my highlight. I've had this one for a while. This is just a cheap one. I can't even read who made this brush, but I am not a huge fan of fan brushes anymore after I found this brush, because I feel like it just kind of, it makes it so obvious that you put just a line on, that I like it to look more natural and to just look a little more blended out. Fan brushes are nice. It just depends on what your preference is. I have the 227 SE brush. It is, I don't even think it's a highlight brush, but I use this for my highlight as well. Out of all these brushes, I definitely recommend the 188 brush. I feel like it's just like a have to if you like putting on highlight. If you don't really care about highlight, you don't need any of these brushes. Now moving on to my favorite brushes are eyeshadow brushes. All these brushes I use every day. These are brushes that like I could not live without. So I'm gonna start off with this brush. I got this at Rite Aid. I used to have the same type of brush in a Sephora brand one. I don't even remember which one it is, but my dog chewed it up. So I bought this brush just to test it out to see if it was even gonna work. And actually this has lasted me like 2 years, or no, not even 2 years. This has lasted me like 4 years. And I love this brush. I can't live without this brush. You don't have to buy this exact brush, but I would recommend the type of brush it is. Another brush that I cannot live without is my 286 SE brush. This is another MAC brush. It is a holiday collection brush, but you could totally get something similar. The MAC 224 brush. They're not exactly the same, but they are similar. This one blends out your eye makeup a little bit better. This one's a little bit more precise. So I use these both in the creases of my eyes. So another brush that has surprised me is the Urban Decay brush that they supply in the actual palette. It is a dual end brush. This is like the blending part of the brush, and then this is like the more precise if you want to get into your crease or under your eyes. Since you can't go out and just buy the Urban Decay brush, I have brushes that are kind of similar that I would recommend. MAC 224 brush is very similar. I think it's really important that you get blending brushes if you're gonna do eye makeup, and I just feel like there's such a good investment. Your makeup comes out looking just so amazing when you just blend everything out. That's like something that I recommend so much, is getting a blending brush, a good blending brush too. Another brush that I would totally recommend is a angled brush. I would get one not only for your eyes, for like winged eyeliners, and if you wanted to get like very precise under your eyes, but I also use one for my eyebrows. My eyebrows brush is really dense. This is a eyeliner brush, but I definitely recommend buying two because you are going to be using these. I use my eyebrow brush every day. I don't know if you're going to be using wings every day, but I would just get two so you don't have to wear them out. Shiseido or Shiseido, I don't know how you pronounce it, but it is their eyelash curler. You could get these at Sephora. This is the best eyelash curler that you can ever invest in. It was, I think, $21 or $27. This has lasted me for years as well. I think I've had it for 5 years. This eyelash curler will make you look like you have fake eyelashes on. I kid you not. This is the best eyelash curler that I've ever used. These two brushes that I have are my, these are like concealer brushes, but they're not for like under your eyes. So these are like if you want to get under your eyebrows, if you want to like correct your lip, if you like messed up on your wing eyeliner and you want to clean it up. This is the 212 SE brush. This is MAC. I also have the Borges brush. It is 206 Precision Smudge brush. The last product that I'm going to recommend is a good brush cleaner. This is very important when you get brushes, or if you already have brushes. It is so important to clean your brushes. I clean mine at least once a week, or at least once every 2 weeks. Oh my gosh, I don't even want to start because it'll gross me out. But there's so much bacteria that just get on these brushes, and you don't want to be putting it on your face. That's how acne starts. You just want to avoid that. So this is MAC's brush cleaner. You don't want to just like straight up put this on your brushes. You want to get like a little bowl of water and a little tiny bit of dish soap, just a little squeeze, and then you want to put just a little bit of this, mix it all together. Get like lukewarm water. You don't want to fill it all the way to the top. I just fill it like a quarter of the way. This is clean and this is dirty. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope I answered all your questions about brushes. If not, leave a comment below. Please subscribe. Thank you guys again. Peace out.